Hey guys, today we are with this amazing straight razor from Solingen, a Vidco 136. This is a 7/8 that I restored myself probably 2 years ago. I've been using it quite a lot. It's an amazing blade, but now it's becoming a bit, I would say it's pulling a bit more than shaving. So it's time for an edge refresh. It's, as you can see, a round nose, and amazing blade, really love it, really good shaver, but again needs a good refresh. So let's have a look at the edge. So that's a 2 years usage. It's not too bad. You see a little bit of oxidation now and then, not too bad, no dent, so that should be easy enough. Now I'm a bit of a maniac, so I will start from the 1K, although you could go for the 5K. We'll start with the Sharpton 1K, just to ensure we have a good starting base, like a very good bevel. Alright, so I haven't been using the Sharpton for a while, so we start as usual with a little bit of water, and then I will take the Diamond Atoma 600 for two things. One, to raise the slurry that we're gonna use, but also to make sure that the Sharpton is perfectly flat. You see, as you see, I will also correct the angle again, the corners. Alright, let's start by back and forward. Alright. We won't spend too much time on it because, as you've seen, the edge is in good standing, so no need to spend too much time. It's just a refresh. Now make sure your elbow is quite high up. That will ensure that the blade stays flat on the stone. Alright, now we are moving to the usual X strokes. Let's try the blade. I like looking at the blade also with the light to see if yeah, you can see the light reflecting nicely on the edge, which is a good sign. Let's have a look at the microscope view now. Alright, see? The edge is perfectly clean now. It's a very good starting base. Alright, then we're gonna move with the next stone. We're gonna rinse this one and put it to dry. And we're gonna move to the Sharpton 5K. Exactly the same process. Just a bit of water. That's it. And then we're gonna just go with the exact same process as the 1K. So I will pass over this and we're gonna move straight away to the JNAT, the Nakayama LV5. Alright, so we're gonna put the stone in the stand, readjust the stand. I really love this stone. Sometimes I'm hesitating to buy another one, but to be fair, I love this one so much that I don't see the need. I'll show you the color. Look at that. Amazing color. Alright, so first slurry stone. The Asano Nagura Majiro. We're gonna raise the slurry as usual. Not too much pressure on the stone. Just move slightly back and forward the slurry stone. Bring the slurry towards you. And we're gonna start now. Only X strokes at this stage. And the good thing with the slurry stones like this is you can follow the slurry. The slurry shouldn't go under the blade. The blade should push the slurry. That's what you see. Otherwise, it means that either the blade is not perfectly flat on the stone, or you're not holding the razor properly. Look at this edge now. That's fantastic. Alright, now we're gonna do the same process after rinsing the base stone. Don't forget to rinse the base stone properly, otherwise your grit won't be correct. So same process with 3 other slurry stones. The next one will be the Asano Nagura Tenju. Then we're gonna go with the Asano Nagura Koma, the hardest one. It's over 12k. Again, I'm repeating myself, but no pressure. Go easy on it. You will take a bit of time to raise the slurry, but you don't need a thick slurry with the Koma. And then we're gonna end up with the Nakayama Asagi. Very nice looking stone, look at that. Fantastic. And for this final step, a very, I would say almost clear slurry. Very light. You can play around with different finishing slurry stone. That will give you a different edge. All right. No pressure, just the weight of the blade is enough here. And let's have a look at the last microscope view. Look at this. This is a beauty. All right, that's done. Now, I'm gonna go with the Kanayama 60,000 for 150 laps. And let's do a quick hanging hair test. We haven't done that for a while. Don't know if you will see the hair here. Bit jumping on the edge. See that? All right, very cool. And as always, the final test, we'll do a quick shave. And today, I just received the Saponificio Varesino 18th anniversary. I love this brand. That's probably my favorite soap brand. The smell is fantastic. I really love it. And look at this lather. All right. Let's see if it shaves as good as it looks. It's singing well. And it's shaving well. Very cool. All right, the mustache, again, careful, don't cut your nose off. All right, the neck. Very comfortable. No, against the grain on the cheeks. On the side with the mustache. Against the grain on the neck. Look up, look up. You don't want to cut your chin. And finally, mustache against the grain. That's the ultimate taste. What an amazing shave. I purely really love this razor. Nothing fancy, but amazing, very comfortable. Now let's try the aftershave. Ooh, this smell is amazing. Alright, that was a really good shave, and I guess we're gonna keep it like this for the razor should hold the edge for at least another year. I'm always drying properly and even inside the scales, the razor after using it. You see, like this. Look at how I position the blade to not cut myself. Just use normal toilet paper, that's perfectly fine. Alright. Hope you liked the video. I really enjoyed this shave. And I'll see you soon. See ya, guys.